stay back. Number 10, and I play QB.
First name.
Philip, stay back. Adam Emiletti, I'm backup quarterback and running back. Steve Pierce, backup flanker.
What's your number?
14. I'm Michael Jones. I'm flanker. And I'm 15. I'm Skoski, 18. I'm running back and linebacker. I'm a linebacker.
Speak louder, guys.
I'm Swift 20 and nose guard, tight end, and guard, a whole bunch of them. White, 21, and I play safety, going back and
My name is Joey Croft, and I play right tackle on offense and defense, left tackle on defense in all the special teams.
I play, my last name is Gonzalez.
First name?
Alex Gonzalez. What number 23? I play safety, right safety. My name is Randy Villicando. Number 27, I play left guard.
What's your name? What's your number and your position?
What do you play? Running back, number 2 back. Hi, my name's Raymond. Raymond Roman. I'm number 30. I'm tight end and cornerback and all special teams. You're 20, you're 31. Except one. I'm Vincent Villa, 32, plays the center and defensive end. 37.
Speak louder, I can't hear you.
Justin Maxey, 37, right guard. What are we doing? 5.
What's your name?
5. 46. Defensive tackle.
Hey guys,
That's 51. I play running back, linebacker, and kicker. Boy, number 80, I play center and tight end. Hi, I'm Donnie McKillop, and I'm number 81, and I love football.
What position do you play?
And I play flanker, defensive end, and sometimes running back.
What's your name? What position do you play?
Hi, my name is Karina, and my number is 81. I play this part. My name is Austin Elts. I play safety, punter, wide receiver, and that's it. Hi, my name is Brewer, and I play quarterback.
What number are you?
And I'm number 8. Hi, I'm E.J. Panera. I play wide receiver.
What number are you?
88. Hi, I'm Jay Rosen, and I play center, and I'm number 94.
Hi, my name is Christopher Yon. I play right guard and sometimes left guard. And my number is 97.
I am Wade Bathurst, and I play right tackle, and my number is 99.
Stay back. 10. Stay back.
And the Luddy 11.
What's your name?
Maggie Skoski.
Come on, Jones. Come on, Jones. switch. Super switch. Turn the wheels, man. Go, Wiley. Let's go. Go, Crawford. Let's go, Fred. Go, Crawford. Get pumped up. Go, get down. Get pumped up. That's it. Go, Dallas. Turn him. Go, get pumped up. Come on. Pump. Come on, dude. Victorious. Go where? Come on, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. Come on, Roman. Go. Roof left. Go in here. Go, Via. Come on, Via. Come on, that's it. Go. Go, Maxie. Chill up on him a little bit. Come on, Maxie. Come on. Come on, Maxie. Go. Go, Morales. Come on, Morales. Come on. Let's go, Morales. Come on, man. Come on, D. Come on, D. Let's go, D. Let's go, Pat. Come on, Pat. Come on, Pat. Go, Pat. Go, Pete. Let's go, Bo. Hey, D. Let's go. You guys, no helmet. No helmet. Pads. Come on, Corvino. Come on, Corvino. Come on. Come on. Let's go, Wheeler. Hey, no helmet, just a pass, guys. Come on, man. Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy. Come on, Rosen. Come on, Rosen. Go, yeah. Go, yeah. Come on, yeah. Come on, fire up. Let's go. Batman. Batman. Let's go, Batman. Let's go. Woo! Let's go.
And now for the Oceanside Tigers. Starting off with number 1, Jamie Luis. Number 7, Luis Jamie. Number 7, Brian Powell. Number 9, Desmond Gaston. Number 11, Joshua Griffith. Number 12, Andrew Ferrelli. Number 18, Kyle Byrne. Number 19, Jeremy Malloy. Number 21, Ryan Guerreros. Number 22, Matthew Kendaniers. Number 28, Donald Fulford. Number 29, Kevin Ferrelli. Number 31, Sean Smith. Number 32, Fabian Carrillo. Number 33, Riley Mendy. Number 34, Ryan Villani. Number 35, Jonathan Overmeyer. Number 40, Garland Cannon. Number 44, Taylor Clark. Number 51, Chris Rash. Number 54, Ian Moore. Number 55, Matthew Serta. Number 56, Matthew Pulley. Number 60, Daniel Braden. Number 61, Connor Braden. Number 63, Deshaun Turner. Number 65, Ryan Cox. Number 71, Jonathan Reeser. Number 72, Charles Adams. Number 75, Christopher England. Number 78, Colin Villani. Number 81, William Butler. Number 82, Eddie Wells. And number 88, Ryan McNally. And 1997 Oceanside Mighty Mike Tigers.
Hi everybody, I'm Dan Williams, and on behalf of George Langevin Sports Video Productions, I'd like to welcome you to Murrieta, California for today's Super Game of the Week. It's the Chocolate Bowl Invitational, and we're at the Mighty Mite division where two Palomar League teams are going to go head-to-head. From Poway, it'll be the Wolfpack versus the Oceanside Tigers. The Oceanside Tigers have won the toss. They've elected to receive, and number 51, Daniel Peck, has got the ball on the tee, and we are underway with Chocolate Bowl Invitational, Mighty Mite division. Number 81, William Butler, takes control of the ball, and he is smothered by a host of Wolfpack players. So the Oceanside Tigers will take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Under center is number 34, Riley Mindy. Mindy takes the snap. It's a pitch out to number 28, Fulford. He can't find the handle on the ball, and so they're going to have a big loss on the play. It looks like a loss of about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down now and 17 from inside the 30-yard line. Let's take a look at the rosters for both teams. Let's start out with the Oceanside Tigers. They won the toss and elected to receive this first half. Luis Jaime, number 1. Number 7 is Brian Powell. Number 9 is Desmond Gaston. Number 11 is Joshua Griffith. Number 12 is Andrew Forelli. Quick hitter up the middle. There is a fumble, and the quarterback, Ryan Villani, is able to get the ball back. Picking up, 18 is Kyle Dern. Number 19 is Jeremy Malloy. Number 21 is Ryan Gallegos. Number 28, Donald Fulford. Number 29 is worn by Kevin Forelli. And number 31 is Sean Smith. A little bit more of a loss on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd down and a full 20 yards to go for the Oceanside Tigers. Ryan Villani back up under center. Slot formation for the Tigers. End around by Jaime. Jaime has nowhere to go as big number 51, Daniel Peck, was there to greet him inside. No gain on that one, and now will bring up 4th down for the Tigers. Picking up with the roster for the Tigers, number 29 we mentioned is Kevin Forelli. Number 31, Sean Smith. Fabian Carrillo is 32. Riley Mindy, 33. The quarterback so far for today's game, number 34, Ryan Villani. Number 35 is Jonathan Overmeyer, and number 40 is Garland Cannon. Number 44 is Taylor Clark. 51 is Chris Rash. Number 54 is Ian Moore. Jersey 55, a famous another number in football, that is, Matthew Serta. Number 56 is Matthew Pulley. Nice ball downfield, going way back is number 51, Daniel Peck. He picks it up and breaks to the outside. He's got some running room, and then he is leveled by Ryan Villani, the punter, on that one. So now the Wolfpack will take over 1st and 10. So the Wolfpack at the 45-yard line of the Tigers. They'll take it 1st and 10. Philip Stayback. Handoff right up the middle to Adam Emiletti. Emiletti picks up about 3 yards as he's stopped by number 33, Riley Mindy. That'll bring up a 2nd down and about 6-7 yards to go. Need to finish the roster for the Tigers as there is a no-huddle offense for the Wolfpack. Now this might just catch the defense of the Tigers off guard. Quick snap once again right up the middle by Emiletti. And Emiletti does pick up about an extra yard. So it'll be 3rd down now and about 5 yards to go for the Tigers. There was no time in that play at all. Now this time it takes a little bit longer for the Wolfpack to put the play up. But something that you don't see very much in this type of level football in the Mighty Mite, that they're coming right back with some plays immediately. Stayback now under center. There's going to be a pitch out. This time Frank Ware takes the ball, but a good job by the Oceanside Tigers. Good penetration as we had containment by the outside backers and the defensive tackle. So that's going to bring up a big 4th down play 40-yard line now of the Tigers. And they're going to go for it. Imoletti's in the backfield. Stay back. Near side is number 88, E.J. Panera. Imoletti now has some running room. He's going to pick up the first down, and he may go all the way. Imoletti, great run by Wolfpack. Give credit not only to a great run by Imoletti, but it was superior blocking by the receivers and slot back. Now it's going to be a quick pitch. Trying to move to the outside is Frank Ware. Ware is stopped by number 29, Kevin Forelli. Short gain on that one. It'll be short gain of 1. Call it 1.5. We're going to say second down and 8 for the Wolfpack. So the Wolfpack are on a nice move, and I'll tell you, the runners look fluid when you got great blocking up front. And on the line, you see some of the great players, and we'll go through their roster in just a moment. Stayback takes a snap. Imoletti right up the middle finds another running room, but then is met by 3 of the linebackers for the Tigers, and they put up a wall, and he stops. So it's a short gain of about a yard, brings up third down again. About the 13-yard line of the Tigers, so it's a big third down play coming up right now. So it's the 17-yard line. Stayback comes back under center. Imoletti once again lone backfield. It's going to be a pitch to Imoletti. And this time, Luis Jaime is able to bring him down. Frank Ware, number 28, was the man that was able to put the block when Imoletti had the nice run earlier. He puts a nice block, but Jaime, number 1 for the Tigers, comes up and drags down Imoletti for a short gain. There is a flag on the play. It looks like it'll go against the Wolfpack. We'll see what the Tigers elect to do. Substitutions coming out now. Number 88, E.J. Panera is out. So the penalty is declined. That'll bring a 4th down for the Wolfpack. On the line, number 27, Andy Villapando, as well as number 99, Wade Batherson. They anchor the left side of the line. It's going to be strong right. Quick pass inside. He's there. Still on his feet. He may go into the end zone. Oates, touchdown, Poway Wolfpack, Austin Oates. So it was Austin Oates who took a slant pass right across the middle. Stayback had to pump once and wait for Oates to get open. Then it was all Oates' second effort, was able to allow him to break tackles and then break to the outside corner of the end zone. And Wolfpack makes first blood, and they're on the scoreboard 6-0, and they're going to go for 2. 2 points awarded for a kick conversion, 1 point for a run or a pass. And number 51, Daniel Peck, is in the game, and he's going to try and put his foot on the ball, put it through the post for 2 more. Stayback holds the ball, and here comes Peck. The ball is up. It's going to be wide and low to the left. No good, but for the Wolfpack, they've got 6. And so in the first quarter of play, Poway Wolfpack 6, Oceanside Tigers nothing. Donald Fulford, number 28, back for the Oceanside Tigers. A squib kick. It's going to come up to number 88. And wait a minute, it looks like the Wolfpack have the ball. Number 88, Ryan McNally, could never find the handle, and Wolfpack come up big on special teams. Stayback under center, Imoletti in the backfield. Chris Jans, the tackle on the right-hand side. There's going to be a quick pitch, trying to get outside. Imoletti, nice move. So Imoletti takes the move, cuts to the inside, picks up about 3. It'll be second down and 7 for the Wolfpack. 97, we mentioned Chris Jans. He's a right tackle on that strong right side. Let's take a look who else is over there. Number 37, Preston Maxey is there. 94, Jay Rosen. They anchor the right side of the line. Strong side left. Imoletti comes around.
Imoletti again with the ball. We have a flag.
It's going to be holding against number 28, Frank Ware. Not sure whether or not it was holding or not as he spun the player around and around, but the head referee saying that he grabbed jersey. So that's going to march back the Wolfpack a good 10. Make it about third down or second down, that is, and about 12. We'll see what happens. Don McKillop, he's the head coach for this Poway Wolfpack team. His counterpart for the Oceanside Tigers, head coach Armando Camarena. Let's take a look at the Wolfpack roster while they're marching off that penalty. Philip Stayback, the quarterback, he's number 10. He's from Tierra Bonita Elementary School. He's a 2-year veteran of this Wolfpack team. Number 11, Adam Emiletti, also from Tierra Bonita, is a 3-year veteran. Number 14, Billy Pierce from Garden Road Elementary. He's a 1-year player, as well as number 15, Michael Jones from Tierra Bonita.
Get him on the line, guys!
Emiletti now faking the sweep. It's going to be a keeper by Stayback. Stayback is going to put the afterburners on. Stayback going, and he's run down by William Butler. Nice keeper by Stayback as he picks up a big chunk of change from the original line of scrimmage, and that's right about where he's at. A little bit past that, he picks up about 15 yards on that one. And so that'll be third down and about 6 yards to go. A lot better position. They're just outside the 40-yard line of the Tigers. Luis Morales, wide right. In the slot position, Michael Jones. Right up the middle goes Frank Ware. He's going to pick up about 1.5, maybe 2. That's going to bring up a fourth down, and we'll call it 3.5 yards to go. Number 92, Josh Ramsey comes into the game. Coming out, number 27, Andy Villapando. So it's fourth down at about 3 for the Wolfpack. They want to try and keep this drive alive. Once again, you've got Wade Batherson.
Hit him on the line, guys!
Movement on the line. Couldn't quite get it going. Number 92, Josh Ramsey, who just came into the game, just couldn't quite figure out what the call was going to be, was never set. And so it's a legal procedure against the Wolfpack. That'll march him back 5 yards. It'll be fourth down and now about 9 yards to go. Number 18 is Teddy Skowski from Valley, 2-year veteran of this team. Michael Estevez wears number 19 from Pomerado, 1-year player. Number 20, Thomas Swick from Maranatha. He's a 1-year player. Chad Whiteley, number 21 from Dingham, a 1-year player. A lot of 1-year players on this team as we'll complete the roster after this play. Quick slant, diving for the ball, Austin Oates. Couldn't quite get there, and so the Oceanside Tigers will take over after the failure of the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 Tigers. Well, there's no scoreboard here. We're keeping track of the score. That's no problem. We don't have an official clock that's available to us to watch, so we have to leave that up to the referees. Quick trap right up the middle, number 20. Thomas Swick carries it for about a 2-yard gain. So that'll bring up about 2nd down and 8 for the Oceanside Tigers. 6-0 is the score as we're still in the first quarter of play. There was a pass from Stayback to number 85, Austin Oates. Austin Oates did the rest on himself, took it on into the end zone for 6 points. The conversion was missed, and so that's where we are. Wolfpack 6, Tigers nothing. Ryan Villani, quarterback, brings them up in the backfield. Number 60, Daniel Braden. Braden takes the handoff, and immediately he's smothered. Whistle is blown, so there's no fumble. Number 46, Joe Drusi, hits him head on, and he's stopped for a half-yard gain. And so now we've got 3rd down and about 6 yards to go for the Tigers. We've got a spirited group of cheerleaders right behind us, and it's awfully nice for the Poway Wolfpack to hear the cheers from the sidelines. That's the Poway cheerleaders. This is the Mighty Might Division. We're in Murrieta, California. A beautiful evening for football. The lights are just coming on here at the stadium. and it is nice weather for football. Early movement. Luis Jaime takes the ball, zigging in and out, and a nice open field tackle. Number 18, Teddy Scalzi, doing a fine job. Check that with number 30, Ray Roman. It looked like it was Ray Roman who actually rode him down. Actually, there was early movement in the offensive line, and the ball up in the air signifies that that is the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the Poway Wolfpack 6, the Oceanside Tigers nothing. So the Oceanside Tigers will punt it away. Villani puts a foot on it, and it's going to be right to Imoletti. Imoletti's going to try and work to the outside. He's got room. Flag on the play. Nice stick by the kicker, Villani. He's all over the field. He's the quarterback, the punter, and that time the tackler. There is a flag on the play. There's also an injured Tiger on the play. So with an injury timeout and a flag, we're going to take a timeout. Just underway in the second quarter, 6-0 Wolfpack. Beautiful sunset as we see partly cloudy skies. Had a lot of rain the past few days, but today it stayed away, and for the most part it's been a beautiful day. The winds have died down. We're at sunset time, and the play is underway. A pump action pass, wide open, and a nice catch is Donnie McKillop. McKillop is rumbling down the field, finally tossed out of bounds by Donnell Fulford, but that was a nice catch by Donnie McKillop. So a beautiful catch by Donnie McKillop from a pass of Philip Stayback is nullified, and a big clipping penalty is marched off against the Poway Wolfpack. Still be first down. And so the penalty is marked up from the point of where the penalty occurred. So they are actually back to a little bit behind the original line of scrimmage. Once again, it's first down and 11. We are in the second quarter, 6-0, Wolfpack in front. Out to the far side is Oates. The backfield now, number 51, Daniel Peck. Stayback, quick pitch. Daniel Peck, got to give credit to the blocking of the offensive line. Skowski, he was the tight end on the far side. He blew out the linebacker and gave running room for Daniel Peck. Nice pickup. It'll be second down for the Wolfpack. Just past the 25, we're going to call it the 27. Wolfpack have second down and about 5 to go as he picked up a good 7-8 yards on that run. Tight formation, double tight end set. Now in motion. Handoff and trying to sweep to the outside. Nice movement. He's moving. Skowski. Oceanside Tigers penetrated, and I'll tell you what, that shows you what happens when you open the door in containment. It was the Oceanside Tiger backer came across the line of scrimmage to confront and contain the runner, but the Oceanside Tiger was too deep. And being too deep, the Wolfpack runner was able to cut inside. In this case, Skowski was able to pick up a first down. 1st and 10, Wolfpack. They're on the 35-yard line. In motion once again goes McKillop. Pass, nice hands, Austin Oates, man oh man. Oates with the pass reception right there, about a pickup of maybe 4, but I tell you what, he had to stretch big time. Second down and 7 now for the Wolfpack. Oates now, this time far to the near side. Pro set, double pump. Nice hands again. This time it's Donnie McKillop. So McKillop and Oates are doing a great job, and they've got something on their fingers because every ball that they're throwing by Stayback is just sticking to those hands. Got to give them credit. Good job, receivers, for the Wolfpack. That's going to make up 3rd down and 4 for the Wolfpack. I'll tell you what, opening up the passing attack is also going to open up the running game. In the backfield now, number 51, Daniel Peck. A full line. Someone's got to go into motion. Quick pitch to Peck. There's a nice opening. He's going to run up there. He's got the first down and more. Peck rumbling down. 1st and 10 Wolfpack on the 40-yard line of the Tigers. A good rumble by Daniel Peck. But once again, you got to give credit to the blocking of the offensive line. Quick pitch, another nice block. Breaking to the outside. Boom, he goes into the dirt, Teddy Skowski, but once again, superb blocking. What's happening is that the Wolfpack are effectively kicking out the outside linebacker of the Oceanside Tigers, opening the door for that nice run, and this time another big pickup for a first down. Now inside the 30, down close to the 25, it's the Wolfpack. Strong side left as number 18, Teddy Skowski, moves out. Donnie McKillop is there also. Quick pitch this time. Moving in and out. He breaks free. He goes all the way. Daniel Peck once again breaks free and gallops 25 yards for another Poway Wolfpack touchdown. So Peck, who has the touchdown run, also does the honors. He tries to put the ball up. It's a low driving kick. That's off the hands of the Tigers. But the 6 points is good enough. And so still in the second quarter, Wolfpack extend their lead 12-0 over the Tigers. Fulford and Smith back for the Tigers. Putting it up on the tee, 51, Daniel Peck. Nice boot this time. It's going to take a bounce and be picked up by Fulford. He'll get the ball at the 22, look for some running room on the far sideline, and he's taken down by Michael Jones of Tierra Bonita. So the Tigers will have it right at the 30-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10, and they'll try and march down the field and put a score in the end zone and try and get back into this game, because right now the Wolfpack off the pass by Stayback to Oates, number 85. That was for the first 6, and then a nice 25-yard run by number 51, Daniel Peck, and that's where we have it right now. Both conversions failed, so it's 12-0. Wolfpack Tigers having to start off right, half in the infield, half in the outfield. This is a multi-purpose field, and they play baseball during springtime and summer, and football in the fall, winter. Pitch out to Fulford. He's going to try and get around the end, and it's a swarming attack of the Wolfpack, very much reminiscent of the Timberwolf type of mentality, swarming together to try and douse the offensive attack of the Tigers, and that time they were successful. No gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. Let's take a look at this roster. We've had so much action by the Wolfpack. We got to finish their roster here. 22, he's Joe Crawford from Garden Road Elementary. He's a 2-year veteran. Alex Gonzalez, 23. He's a 1-year veteran from Garden Road Elementary. Andy Villapando, number 27, a 1-year veteran. Quick up the middle, number 60. Daniel Braden was able to hang on to the ball as best as he could and pick up about 3 or 4. Let's call it 3rd down and about 7 yards to go for the Tigers. Number 51, Daniel Peck, and number 18, Teddy Skowski, in on the tackle on that play. Front line for the Wolfpack, number 82, Paul Corvino. Number 81, Donnie McKillop. And number 22 at nose tackle, Joe Crawford. Big 3rd down play for the Tigers, fully in the infield dirt at this time. In the backfield, number 60, Braden, as well as 31, Smith. And number 22, Joe Crawford, the nose tackle, was there to meet number 51. Of the Tigers. In to help was also Daniel Peck, and so the Wolfpack defense really puts up the wall. Now substitutions coming in on 4th down. It's the special teams unit going back to receive as Peck and Imoletti. Doing the kicking for the Tigers Number 34, Ryan Villani. Villani gets off a nice kick. This time it goes right to Emiletti, looking for a wall to run. And a nice tackle by number 35, Jonathan Overmeyer. And the Wolfpack will take over close to the 40-yard line of the Tigers. So for the Wolfpack, they'll take control outside the 40. We're going to call it the 43-yard line. Stay back with Frank Ware now in the backfield. Shift on the defensive line. Stay back, quick pitch. And it's Frank Ware trying to squeeze out on the outside. It's the kick-out play off tackle. It's been working all day for the Wolfpack. That time they pick up about a half a yard. It'll be second down. Number 28 is Frank Ware. He's from Midland Elementary School, a one-year player. This is still the Wolfpack roster. Number 30, Ray Roman. From Garden Road, one of the veteran three-year players. Number 31 is Eric Lanier from Highland Ranch. He's a one-year player. Number 32 is Vincent Villa from Garden Road, two-year player. Now in motion is Jones. Handoff and a nice hole by Emiletti. Emiletti moves downfield on some nice running and blocking by the Wolfpack. Lanier, number 31, comes into the game. 92, Josh Ramsey is out. First and 10 in motion once again is Jones. Handoff to Emiletti. He's got some running room. He may go once again, racing after him, but nobody's going to catch Adam Emiletti. Once again, a big romp of 33 yards, and the Wolfpack now out in front, 18-0. The ball is down. This time Emiletti is going to try to put his foot onto it. The ball's down. He can't get it up and over. So again, in the second period, Wolfpack now extend their lead 18 to the Tigers 0. I tell you, you can't beat wintertime sunsets in Southern California. Take a look at the beautiful colors we've got overlooking from Murrieta, California, going out towards the west coast. As you can see, we've got storm clouds, but if you look right above us, don't have any. They've formed a perfect open dome so we can have this game rain-free. This time Smith picks it up, and he's going to try and move outside, and he's going to be taken down just past the 35 to 40-yard line. So the Oceanside Tigers will pick it up and go 1st and 10. They need to put a score on the board and get back in this game. Right now it's been all Poway Wolfpack, 18-0. Michael Estevez now on the defensive line for the Wolfpack. Number 32 also in position, Vincent Villa. Right up the middle is Smith. He breaks free, and he may go. Smith breaks free, racing his pack, and Smith is going to score for the Tigers. A quick dive play off the left tackle by the Tigers, and Smith was gone after he broke through the defensive line. And just what we said they needed, they got. Oceanside Tigers on a 60-yard run by number 31, Sean Smith, put 6 points on the board for the Tigers. Villani now with a strong foot. The ball is down, held by Luis Jaime. And a bad footing by Ryan Villani. Unfortunately, can't plant his foot, and he slips through, and that counts as a no conversion. And so, still in the second quarter, we're looking at the Wolfpack having 18 points. The Tigers, with a nice romp by Sean Smith, has 6. Adam Emiletti is right up front. Daniel Peck is back. He comes up to Skalski. And so Stayback has the ball. He's working his way, weaving around, and he picks up a good 10, almost 15 yards on that play. So it'll be 1st and 10, Poway Wolfpack. They'll have great field position. Number 21, Chad Whiteley, checks into the game. Coming out, racing to the sideline, number 80, Brandon Foley. In motion, Michael Jones. The handoff now goes to Frank Ware. Nothing doing as the left side of the Wolfpack offensive line collapses. Good defensive containment by number 32, Fabian Carrillo of the Tigers. That's going to be a loss of about a foot. We'll just call it no gain as the Wolfpack come up now, 2nd down and 10. Just inside the 45-yard line of the Tigers, and it's stay back with Jones in motion. This time the handoff goes to Imoletti, and he is going to be drilled. Big number 88, Ryan McNally, found his number as he was trying to go off tackle. Nothing doing, and the Oceanside Tigers fired up after the 60-yard romp by Sean Smith are now fired up defensively. They've put up a good defensive wall. It's 3rd down and still 10 yards to go. Checking into the game, number 14, Billy Pierce. And number 85 now, Austin Oates, the big man with the hands. We'll see if Stayback connects or attempts to with Oates on the far side. Slot position is Jones, back to pass, rolling out. He's going to have to run it all by himself. And it's a nice tackle by number 88, Ryan McNally. And so the whistle signifies stopping of the clock. And they're going to give a timeout to the Tigers. So we'll also take a timeout. A little bit left in the first half, 18-6, Wolfpack. Big 4th down play, ball on the 40. They got to get inside the 35 for a first down. Stay back. Peck is in the backfield. This time it's a quick pitch. He's got some running room. Peck is going to go, and he's going to be very close to the first down. He collides with number 33, Riley Mindy, and number 34, Ryan Villani. And he makes it inside the 35, and they're going to give him a first down. Huge running by Daniel Peck. And the Wolfpack machine continues to go, and with the timeout, we'll take one also. 18-6, Wolfpack, and they're on the move. 1st and 10 now inside the 35. Stayback brings them on. Peck and Skowski in the backfield. This time it's going to be an option, throwing it deep. Right there is Oates. He makes the catch, and Oates may go. And he is down right near the goal line. But it'll be a 1st and goal for the Wolfpack. Well, I tell you what, you can see another 6 inches and the ball would have gone into the end zone. Beautiful pass by McKillop back out to Austin Oates. It even fooled us. We thought it was going to be a sweep to the left side. McKillop stands up, turns around, fires across the field, and now that's where we've got it, 1st and goal. Stay back. Quarterback sneaks it. He goes across, and he's in for the touchdown. Philip Stayback, quarterback, sneaks it across the line. And for the Wolfpack, they now extend their lead 24-6, and they're going for, once again, the 2-point conversion. Let's take a look at the rest of the roster names on the Wolfpack so we can complete this one. Number 28, Frank Ware from Midland, 1-year player. Number 30 is Ray Roman from Garden Road. He's a 3rd-year player. Number 31, Eric Lanier from Highland Ranch. Number 32, Vincent Villa from Garden Road, a 2-year player. Preston Maxey wears 37. He is from Chaparral, a 1-year player, and this time it's Austin Oates. Can't quite get it up. So I tell you what happens is that every player that scores gets to try the extra point. We've had 3 different ones, actually 4, and that's where we had right now. So still, and it looks like that is halftime as the ball is lifted up by the referees. Little confusing that we don't have a scoreboard, but we're going to call it halftime. And at halftime, it's going to be the Wolfpack, who've dominated the first half on huge plays. 24 for the Wolfpack, 6 for the Tigers. We'll be back with the start of the second half right after this.
pay for talking back to you, okay? Play hard, play clean, no cheap shots. But do not tolerate them talking to you like that. Don't say anything back, just get your play confident. Play harder the next time. And do not let up. We have not enough football to have some fun. We need some people around the second half. Okay, remember I told you guys that. Have some fun, let's have a good time. Okay, you guys ready for the next half?
Yes, sir! Wolfpack, sir! Poway, sir!
Get your oranges, get some snacks.
Number one! All right, Wolfpack! Poway! Okay, I'll do my job.
Time to have some fun and score some more! Okay, guys, pick up your helmets. Let's go!
Third quarter action just about to get underway. Let's try and finish this roster of the Wolfpack. Kick is underway. It's going to go back to Peck. He's going to take it at his 35. Peck on his feet, going to the 40, 45, and 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Wolfpack. Luis Morales from Pomerado, number 45. He's a one-year player. Joe Drusi, number 46 from Garden Road, a one-year player. Another one-year player from Painted Rock, 51, Daniel Peck. Number 80 is Brendan Foley from Garden Road, a one-year player. 2-year veteran from Painted Rock is Donnie McKillop. He's the man that passed the ball for the last touchdown before the end of the half. Number 82, Paul Corvino from Garden Road, one-year player. From Midland, a one-year player, Austin Oates, the man who received the 2 touchdown passes today. Scored the first time from Stayback, scored the second time from McKillop. Moving to the outside, breaking free, and he now moves left to right. And what a huge run, he's still on his feet. Number 22, Joe Crawford, super run by Crawford. You can't ask for anything better than that, as that's Joe Crawford's first run from scrimmage, and a huge one it is. Crawford again with the ball, mowing over people. Crawford moving on up again, a big 6-yard gain. Joe Crawford, in his first 2 runs from scrimmage, has got to have at least 20, 30 yards, and now Crawford coming off the field, going to get some oxygen for that body. Super job, 22, Joe Crawford. Second down and 4 yards to go. Just inside the 25-yard line of the Tigers. Wolfpack again on the attack. Imoletti now moves to the outside, and he's going to be brought down by 33, Riley Mendy. Mendy doing a good job of stringing the play out and racking down Adam Imoletti. So that'll bring up third down after a short gain of maybe a half yard. We'll still call it 3rd and 4. We've mentioned Austin Oates' name very, very much. Number 87 is Crystal Wheeler from Painted Rock. In motion goes Jones. This time a nice handoff up the middle to number 28, Frank Ware, and he's close to a first down. Taken down again by number 32, Frank Carrillo. We're almost through with the roster. E.J. Panera from Morning Creek, one-year veteran, wears 88. Number 92 is Josh Ramsey from Pomerado. He's a one-year player. 94, Jay Rosen from Garden Road Elementary, a first-year player. 97 is Chris Yance from Garden Road. And number 99, Wade Batherson from Pomerado. Both of those players, first-year players as well. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Back to pass to Stayback. He's got a roll. He's being chased out of the pocket. And so Stayback barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Stayback was looking for his receivers. They were nicely covered by the Tigers. Had to roll out, scramble as he's shaken out of the pocket. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage a little bit past that. 2nd down, we're going to call it 9 yards to go at the 19-yard line of the Tigers. We are in the 3rd quarter of play. Wolfpack out in front 24-6, the lone score. A nice 60-yard romp by number 31, Sean Smith of the Tigers, but the rest of the offensive attack has been the Wolfpack. Trying to have a counter reverse doesn't fool anybody, including the Tigers. And down for a loss, number 15, Michael Jones. So now that's going to bring up a big 3rd down and 14 for the Wolfpack. Don McKillop, the head coach, doing a nice job of putting this Wolfpack team together. Armando Camarena, the head coach for the Tigers, has his team ready to play. Quick inside slant. Oates is there again, and he's still on his feet. Oates moves all the way down to inside the 10-yard line on a nice slant play. That's going to be 1st down and goal now for the Wolfpack. So coming off on his own power, Fabian Carrillo, number 32, kind of was holding his tailbone as he went down. He's up. He'll be coming back on to play. No problems for Fabian Carrillo. You have a lot of padding on, and of course it still can hurt if you get a stinger or you fall the wrong way. 1st and goal, Wolfpack. And they're howling in the background, as you can hear it. The Wolfpack on the attack. Jones in motion. Handoff. Buried behind the line of scrimmage. Number 22, Joe Crawford. He's brought down by number 1, Luis Jaime. Didn't have anything to do with that play, so it's going to be 2nd down, a little bit more than 10 yards to go for a touchdown as they lose a little bit on that one. Oates, far out, wide receiver. In the slot is Jones. 28, Frank Ware on the near side. Double slot on the near side. This time it goes to Crawford, trying to go up the middle, and the Tigers do a great job defensively as they pile up the middle. Well, if the teams are running on you inside, you've got to start shooting the gaps. Either that or pinch down with your tackles and move and close down those gaps. For the Oceanside Tigers, those times they've done a great job of stuffing the inside. There was nowhere to run. And for the Wolfpack now, they're coming up. stay back. Now you got Emiletti in the backfield. Jones in motion once again. This time it's going to go. Huge hit on Frank Ware, and I'll tell you who is the Mr. Stick of the Tigers, and that's number 34, Ryan Villani. Frank Ware looked like he had some running room, but it was 34, Ryan Villani, from his inside backer position, having great inside-outside pursuit, and just leveled Frank Ware just at the line of scrimmage. So it's 4th down and goal. Oates on the near sideline, Emiletti in the backfield. This time it looks like it's going to be a pitch. Emiletti's looking for someone to throw to. It's back across, and it's almost intercepted by Desmond Gaston, who was not fooled on the reverse pass by the running back. 4th down conversion fails, and so the Oceanside Tigers have a great defensive stance. They start over 1st and 10. So the Oceanside Tigers take over 1st and 10. They're at their own 10-yard line. They got 90 yards to go for a score. Luis Jaime looking for some running room on an inside counter. No gain at all. As a matter of fact, it looks like they lost possibly a half a yard. Good defensive effort by the Wolfpack. 2nd down and 10 as it's no gain. Cornerbacks, Oates. On the near sideline, it looks like it might be Vincent Villa.
Defense, strip that ball.
On the far sideline. Outside backer, 87 Wheeler on the near side. That's Christo Wheeler.
Get that ball, Wolfpack.
Wheeler's job is to contain on this near side if they try and sweep. It's going to go right up the middle, and a nice swarming effort by the Wolfpack, and they are going nowhere. A host of Wolfpack players, and coming up on the bottom, number 30, Ray Roman, the 3rd-year player from Garden Road, is on the bottom of the pile. And if you talk to anybody who's played football defensively, the worst place to be is on the bottom, because you take the legs out or stop the play, and then you get about 4 or 5 other guys, each weighing 80 pounds or 50 pounds, whatever. You could easily have 300 or 400 pounds on you. No fun. 3rd down and 9. Quick pitch. Let's see how Wheeler handles the containment. Wheeler does a great job, and bringing him down finally is Joe Crawford. So Wheeler does his job in the linebacker position, keeps containment, forces the Tigers running back inside, where a host of defensive players with their inside-outside pursuit are able to swarm and bring him down, led by Joe Crawford. 4th down now for the Tigers. They must punt as they are deep, deep in their own territory. The strong leg of Ryan Villani will do the honors. Back is Villetti and Peck. Emiletti, and now Emiletti takes it. They'll have great field position as Emiletti tries to turn the corner. He's got some running room, and then taken down with a final hit by Ryan Villani. And I'll tell you what, Villani is just all over the field. But the Wolfpack have great position. They'll take it 1st and 10 inside the 20 of the Tigers. So the Wolfpack inside the 20, close down to the 15, 1st and 10. Quick pitch out to Emiletti. He's going to try and turn the corner. And Emiletti is going to get down to close to the 10-yard line for a 5-yard pickup. Oceanside Tigers have got to try and contain it. We'll have to try and isolate the outside backers of the Tigers and find out where the breakdown is. Signifying by a raise of the hands the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3 full quarters of play, it's the Wolfpack from Poway, California, 24. The Oceanside Tigers, 6. So just outside the 10-yard line on the 11, in the dirt part of the field, Stayback brings up the Wolfpack. Emiletti in the backfield. Double slots on the near side. This time it's a rollout. Nice job by the Tigers. And it was a charging Desmond Gaston from his defensive end position that just burst down and was at the right place at the right time as Stayback was trying to roll to his left and was thrown for a loss. Third down for the Wolfpack. Coming around, Emiletti looking for us. He's turning the corner. Emiletti stays in bounds and he goes in for the touchdown. I thought Emiletti was going to come right at us, but he was able to keep his feet in bounds and make the turn. And it's Emiletti that goes in from 20 yards out for the score. We've got a couple injured players, Carrillo that is, getting up on his own. We have another one down, so we're going to take an injury timeout. 30-6, Wolfpack. So I thought it would be Emiletti who scored the touchdown, but he's going to now do the honors of holding as Stayback is going to try and put his foot on the ball. And this time, Stayback can't do anything either. So 5 tries on extra points, 5 incomplete attempts, and so after, well, we're just at the start of the fourth quarter. So as we enter the fourth quarter, it's the Poway Wolfpack 30 and the Tigers of Oceanside 6. Daniel Peck puts his foot on the ball. Nice deep one. Downfield, picked up by Donald Fulford. Fulford trying to get outside, and he's taken down on the far sideline. There's Joe Crawford over there. We'll also give some help by Michael Jones as he's run out of the sidelines. And so they'll take over, let's say, at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Tigers. Vellani at quarterback. He's going to take the snap. Quick pitch. It's out to number 28, Fulford. He can't find the handle, and there's a pileup at midfield.
And it is recovered by Oceanside.
So Oceanside retains possession, and they'll have a 2nd down and 10 after no gain. Pitch out to Fulford, couldn't quite find the handle, and they'll try and do it again. 30-6 Wolfpack. Starting the fourth quarter, time is ticking. And for the Tigers, they want to try and get on track and at least put a nice drive together to put at least one more score on the board. For the most part, this game is out of reach. It's all done. It's over. And now both teams playing for pride. The Tigers want to show the Wolfpack they can score on them. This time it's a quick pitch. Fulford going to try and get around, and there are yellow flags flying all over the place. We'll see what the call is as Fulford is driven out of bounds on the far sidelines. Holding will be called against the Tigers. If they take the penalty, which they will, it's going to move the Tigers back big 10 yards, and they'll be actually deep. But the Wolfpack declined the penalty on a loss in the play anyway. That's going to bring up 3rd down, and from the standpoint of the coaches, I think that's a good idea. Thomas Swick on the defensive line, as well as Paul Corvino. He's anchoring the left side of the line. Paul Crawford, defensive end, is there. Preston Maxey from Chaparral, first-year player, is on the far side of the defensive line. Rollout pass. Nice ball thrown right through the hands of number 82, Eddie Velez. I tell you what, 34, Ryan Vellani is an all-around complete player. He can hit, he can kick, he can punt, he can pass, and he can run. super talented athlete in number 34, Ryan Villani. But the incomplete pass stops the clock, also brings up a 4th down. It'll be 4th down and a good 16 yards to go. Oceanside Tigers are going to go for it. They're at the 43-yard line. They want to try and move it across midfield and pick up a 1st down. A big play, it's a handoff, and once again, Donnell Fulford cannot find the handle of that one. And it looks like Donnell Fulford is looking to run before he has the handle on the ball. So pitch black has taken over the skies that once were a beautiful blue and a pink sunset. And here on the field in Murrieta, California at the Chocolate Bowl Invitational, Philip Stayback and the Wolfpack take over 1st and 10 outside the 40-yard line. Quick slant, and it's almost intercepted. And what are they going to call it? It was laying on the belly of number 87, Crystal Wheeler, and they're going to give it as a complete pass to Wheeler. It never touched the ground, and as a matter of fact, if Donnell Fulford was aware, he could have taken that ball away. It was a good effort by the Oceanside Tigers. And so the weird play ends up picking up about 5 yards, so 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd and 5.5, almost 6. It's going to be a quick pitch to the outside to Ware. Ware's looking for some running room. Good penetration by the Tigers. Number 9, Desmond Gaston. He's been all over the place on the defensive end position. And we have an official timeout with a player down, and we're going to take a timeout also. 4th quarter action, 30-6, favor of Wolfpack. So Frank Ware, 28, comes off of his own power. He was the injured Wolfpack player. For Poway, coming into the game is Skalski, number 18, Teddy. So it's going to be 3rd down, and that's 6.
And the handoff goes to
Adam Imoletti takes the handoff. It looked like it was going to be a pitch to the outside, which was designed. Fake pitch outside, going to run it up inside as a tackle position. Imoletti picks up about 1, so now it's going to be 4th down and 5. Oceanside Tigers doing a good job defensively right now, putting up a good defensive wall. At nose guard is 35, Jonathan Overmeyer. He's got help with number 81, William Butler, number 9, Desmond Gaston, number 31, Sean Smith. Stayback is now in the tight end position for Poway. Preston Maxey at the tackle. Trying to move to the outside again is Imoletti. He breaks through and he'll be pushed out of bounds and inside the 30-yard line. The nice run by Imoletti gives the Wolfpack a 1st down, so inside the 30-yard line it'll be 1st and 10. Stayback back at the quarterback position. He's got Preston Maxey in the backfield. Maxey getting the handoff. It's Maxey. He's going to look for some running room. And Maxey finds the Oceanside Tigers defense at the line of scrimmage. And probably for the most part, the Wolfpack right now are having some fun and giving some of the players a chance that don't get it very often to run the ball, even if at all. We talked about Crawford, who had some great runs. Joe, 22, he had taken the ball for the first time this season and got some great runs out of it. Maxey is still in the backfield. Jones back in motion. This time it goes to Maxey again, and Maxey is pummeled back behind the line of scrimmage as they're having problems with blocking, but I think it's more to the fact that some of these players have never played some of these positions before. That's the nice thing when you're ahead 30-6, that you can have some time. Timeout called by Oceanside. We're inside the 4-minute mark of this 4th quarter. Scores by Oates, by Peck, by Imoletti, again by Oates, and then again by Imoletti, has put this game out of reach. Poway Wolfpack way out in front, 30-6, and now they're having some fun. For the Tigers, they would really like to be able to get the ball in the end zone one more time, but right now it's the Wolfpack's ball. Stayback now back in the backfield. You've got 84. We'll have to check who that is. He is ringed up and sacked, and there just might be a penalty on that. It was Jay Rosen who took the ball, and it was personal foul, as it looked like Rosen was wrapped around the head and taken down, which is a major penalty. That's going to give them possibly a first down. Let's take a look at what happens. Fourth down now and about 3. Big play for the Wolfpack. They want to keep their offensive machine going. Jay Rosen still in the backfield. In motion is Jones, and we've got a flag. And so we got a replacement coming in. Number 14, Billy Pierce, coming into the game. Lined up offsides into the neutral zone was the Poway Wolfpack team. They're going to march it back 5 yards. And so now we've got a fourth down and about 6 yards to go. Stay back. In motion, Jones. Can't find the ball. It's on the ground, and it doesn't matter because whoever recovers, and Oceanside does, it would have been Oceanside's ball anyway on fourth down. So Oceanside's going to take over on their own 25-yard line, probably less than 3 minutes and counting. We've got to leave it up to the judges since we have no scoreboard clock available for us to monitor. Ray Roman at nose tackle. He's going to be helped by a host of Poway players. And the big rush was put on by number 20, Thomas Swick, out of Maranatha, first-year player. I tell you what, this Poway Wolfpack team is chock full of first-year players. Number 27, Andy Villapando, coming into the game. Taking a breather. Coming out is number 35. Also coming in, number 97, Chris Yance. Crawford's coming out of the game. So now you got number 45 in the game, Luis Morales. Number 27, Andy Villapando. They're anchoring the left side of the defensive line. Right up the middle, number 55, check that 51, Peck, is able to make first contact. He is then helped by number 27, Villapando, and number 30, Ray Roman. The whole left side of the defensive line for the Wolfpack. Timeout is called, and we'll take one too. Wolfpack of Poway out in front, 30-6. And so the Tigers moving back, throwing it deep, almost intercepted. There was a host of Wolfpack players led by Stayback. Also back there was Teddy Skalski. Getting up slowly is Austin Oates. So they were all there. Fourth down now for the Tigers. Coming back in at nose guard, number 80, Brendan Foley. Foley now at nose guard for the defense of the Poway Wolfpack. Villani is now going to pitch it out to Fulford. Fulford's trying to find some running room. He tries to get around Teddy Skalski, but then a whole host of Wolfpack players take him down, and they fail on fourth down, so the Wolfpack take over 1st and 10. And so that's the end of the game as the referee signifies by the ball in the air, and what a super effort by this Poway Wolfpack team. 2 scores by Austin Oates, 2 scores by Adam Imoletti, and followed by 1 score by Daniel Peck, and that equals the difference. A huge offensive effort, just as great defensive effort as the Poway Wolfpack defeat the Oceanside Tigers in the Mighty Mite Chocolate Bowl Invitational. The final score, Wolfpack 30, the Tigers of Oceanside 6.
rosters for both of those teams. That way we'll be able to introduce your players and announce them during the game. Also, we need 3 volunteers for the chain gang, and we can use those awfully quick. Oh, we already got them? Wonderful. Never mind, thank you.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Williams. We are back for the post-game show. Interviews galore. We've got the entire Wolfpack team, cheerleaders, parents. Who's number 1, guys? Wolfpack! All right. We've got 2, 3, actually, of the superstar players. We're going to be interviewing everybody tonight. What's your name?
Philip Stayback. I'm number 10, and I play QB. And on defense, I play cornerback.
Now, did you really have to look at your jersey to tell what number you were? Okay, all right. And who are you?
Adam Mimaletti, I play running back, and on defense, I play linebacker.
And way over on the end, we've got?
Austin Oates, I play punter, wide receiver, and safety.
Okay, well, let's start with you, Philip Stayback. What's it like when you're throwing a pass, for example, to your buddy over here, Austin Oates?
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. When you throw the ball, are your eyes open or closed?
They're open.
Okay. How'd you get to be such a good quarterback? Tell me about it.
Well, my dad over there, he teach me how to throw.
How did he teach you?
I just play catch with him every day, and he just taught me how to throw.
Does he ever yell at you to do better?
Yeah.
You know, what's that?
He always yells at me.
Because that's what dads are supposed to do, right? We're supposed to make you be the best that you can be, and you truly are the best. Tell me about the pass play that you had, at least one of them today for a touchdown. Can you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about one.
Well, I just took my time, stepped back, throw, and it was right in Oates' hands, and he just broke a couple tackles and scored.
Very good. Giving credit to the other player as well. You have some nice balls. Very big athlete, just as right next, Adam Mimaletti. Now, you actually had some touchdown plays. Do tell me about that today.
Well, it was fun.
Well, what happens out there? You get the ball in your hands, and what are you thinking about when you're running?
Stay away from everybody on the other team.
That's kind of hard to do, though. You got so many out there, but you're juking and moving. How'd you learn how to do all that stuff?
I just do it.
Do you have any big brothers or sisters?
Yeah.
Do you possibly have to practice by running away from them at times?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Now, how long have you been playing football? 3 years, right?
Yeah.
On this same team?
No. I played 2 years on this team, and my first year I played on the Mighty Might Steelers.
Well, you had a great super effort today, and we appreciate you spending some time. And, of course, on the far sideline, I'm going to have to reach over in front of you guys. I apologize for this. Is 85, Austin Oates. And, Austin, you actually were a busy man in the end zone yourself today. Tell me about your touchdown catch and run.
I was just thinking about the ball, because I just wanted to make a touchdown because this was our, final game. So I kept on just thinking of that. And I got the ball, and I was surprised I broke away some tackles and made it.
Well, you guys all did a great job. You were 3 of the contributors. Of course, your whole team had to contribute to the win, but we appreciate you talking, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks. Continuing our parade of superstars, and I think everybody on the team is a superstar. You are?
Billy Pierce, my number is 14, and I'm flanker.
My name is Michael Jones. I'm 15, and I'm flanker.
My name is Wade Batherson, and I play right tackle.
Well, let's start with you, number 14, Billy Pierce. What do you think is the best thing that you do out on the field when you're out there?
Block.
Well, what are you supposed to do when you block? What's the whole point?
Keeping the people away from your quarterback.
True. Do you think you do that pretty well?
Yeah.
What's the one thing that you really don't like about practice when you're having football practice?
Well, when I get up against Stutz and he knocks me around and stuff. So.
Got to do it, huh? Now, is there anybody that you get to knock around?
Oh no, not really.
You are one of the knockies on the team, huh?
Right.
Okay, but you're having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great. You did a good job out there. And, of course, Michael Jones from Tierra Bonita, right? Now, this is your first year playing football?
Yeah.
Now, what made you decide to play football?
I don't know.
And what'd your parents say when you said I wanted to play football, Mom and Dad?
I don't know.
They said it was okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's great. Now, like, you sweat a lot. I mean, is that all sweat, or do you just...
Water sometimes.
What is that?
It's water sometimes.
Oh, that's water sometimes. You know, you're awfully dirty and stinky. Who washes your clothes at home?
My mom.
Now, how do you think she washes it? What does she use to wash your clothes with?
I don't know.
Yes. Well, if you were to wash your own clothes, what would you use to wash your clothes with?
I've never done this before. I don't know. Downy.
Downy. Okay, so you'd use some. How much do you think you'd use? A box? Half box? How much would you use?
I don't know.
I'm just giving you a hard time. That sounds like you've done your wash before, huh?
Right.
Head coach McKillop just gets the old behind-the-scenes dumping of water. We heard it, and now we're seeing it as he is now enjoying life in the cold line. I would say you guys are a little bit happy. Now, we've got also number 99, Wade Batherson. Wade, it's pretty difficult to play without shoulder pads, isn't it?
Yeah, I had my shoulder pads on. They're right there.
Oh, you took your shoulder pads off. Okay. Hey, have you ever had any really good bang-ups, cuts, bruises, scrapes in football? Do you have any good-looking scars you can show us? No good-looking scars, huh? Hey, when you first, you have to wear a mouthpiece, right? Tell me about how you form-fit your mouthpiece.
What?
Did you have to dunk your mouthpiece in hot water and form it to your teeth? Tell me, how do you do that?
You just dip it in hot water and then you bite it on it really hard.
Isn't it kind of scary to bite a piping hot piece of plastic?
No.
Not at all?
You put it in water.
You put it in water first?
Cold water.
Oh, beforehand, right? Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much for meeting with me. Stay where you're at, because remember what always happens when a camera's on you. What do you wave and say to the camera?
Bye-bye. I'll see you. See you.
Okay. Thank you. Now, you can't see it right now, but we've got all these great cheerleaders right behind us, and of course we heard them all. Can you guys yell something real loud to us? All right, we're number one. And starting number one, we have, who are you?
Hi, I'm Chris Yantz, and I play right guard and left guard on Greeno and Redo.
Okay.
And my number is 97.
Very good. And you are in the middle.
Hi, I'm Jay Rosen, and my number is 94, and I play center on Greeno.
Okay, and you are way at the end.
I'm number 19, and I play linebacker, and the name is this. And my first and last name is Michael Estevez.
Okay, that's fine. That's great, guys. You're out here. You're all looking good. You're all dirty and everything. What's the hardest thing about playing football here today?
When someone does a cheap shot on everyone,
Ouch.
and when you smash your finger when you're trying to block and stuff.
Ouch.
And
Have you smashed your finger before?
yes,
Let me see your hands. Show the cameraman. Turn around. Oh, those are the ugliest hands I've ever seen in my life.
And when a person, when you fall, and when you're practicing, your teammate lays on this part of the hand, and your fingers is on the ground. You bend them back very far.
That hurts, doesn't it? Do you ever have? Go ahead.
And when someone keeps on hitting you after the play is over.
Not good. They usually throw a flag for that. Now, Jay Rosen is the middle here. Now, have you ever had to go home and put ice on any part of your body after a game?
Yeah,
What part of your body?
my arm.
Are you okay with your arm?
Yeah.
You have got, you know what? Has anybody ever told you you've got like really blue eyes?
No.
You got really. Hey, come here. Come here. Stand over here. Can you look? Can you look into his eyes? Does he have like really blue eyes?
Yeah.
He does have blue eyes, doesn't he? He's got a few freckles there. Do you think freckles helps athletes run faster?
I don't know.
What do you think you do the best out on the field?
Like run?
How fast do you run? Have you ever clocked yourself?
No.
Well, how do you know you run fast then?
Because I can tell.
Okay, all right. Because people probably try and catch you and they can't, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What did you eat? Anything? Just a minute. Did you eat anything for breakfast that was special today?
No, not really.
What do you normally like to eat for breakfast?
Donuts.
What type of donuts?
Chocolate.
Chocolate? Full chocolate or chocolate covered?
Like full chocolate.
Okay. Well, that gives you a lot of sugar, at least for a little bit, huh? Now, I got to talk to Michael over here, and then I'll get back to you. You're not bashful, are you? I don't think so. Michael Estevez from Pomerado. Now, who's your favorite teacher at your class? Who do you have for teacher, I should say?
Miss Myers.
And what's your favorite class? What do you like to study over there?
Math.
Math? Okay, what's 470 minus 1? 469.
469.
Wow, you know, that guy is pretty smart over there. Now, what do you like to do about football when you're in practice? Let me tell you what, if Coach said, guys, if Coach said, if there's one thing, name the thing, and we'll never have to do it in practice again, what would it be?
Running.
Running. You don't like to run, huh? Okay. So what's the favorite thing you like to do?
Hit somebody.
Now, you're such a nice-looking kid, you like to hit somebody? And you like to make them hurt? Oh, boy, you look like you're so nice. Now, I would think that you would want to hit somebody and hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys, thank you very much. We got to get some other guys on camera. Thank you much. We've got the whole host of parents here. Who are you?
Tom Swick, and my jersey number is number 20, and I play the tackle, the nose guard, the guard, and that's all I play.
Well, that's a lot of positions. Now in the middle is number 88, E.J. Panera, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And what position do you play?
I play wide receiver. My number is 88, and that's all.
Well, that's good enough for me. And you are on this end?
Chad Whiteley, and my number is 21, and I play wide receiver and safety.
A lot of nice big positions. Let's start with you over here, Thomas. Is your girlfriend here today watching you?
I don't have one.
Oh, that's not what I heard. I heard you had one.
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay, well, when you're not playing football, what do you like to do?
I like to sack the quarterback.
What does a quarterback usually say when you sack him?
Who's blocking Swick?
He knows your name, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if you come in there and sack the quarterback, it's got to be pretty fun. Have you ever tackled somebody before?
Nope. Well, yeah, in practice I have.
But you blocked people before, right? Now, how did you get to be a receiver? Did you want to be a receiver?
I want to be a receiver.
What is it? What are your responsibilities as a receiver?
To block when the run's to you, to catch the passes when they're to you, and all that other stuff.
Now, do you guys ever have a no-count type of play where you try and draw the other team off sides?
Yes, when you put the snap count on 2 or 3.
Right. Now, have you ever had a flag thrown against you for moving too early?
No.
Good man. All right. And on the far sideline, we've got what? Chad Whiteley, 21, right? Chad Whiteley, number 21. Now, what is it like to hit somebody real hard?
I don't know.
Do you ever hear any weird noises when you hit them?
Yeah.
What can you tell? Mimic one. Mimic a sound that you've heard when you've hit somebody before. Have you ever? What would you think it would sound like? Like how about or ouch?
No,
Anything like that?
No.
Hey, how hard is it? How hard is it to keep your grades up and practice? Because you guys practice. How many days a week do you practice?
3 days.
Okay, now you got to come home, eat dinner, and you got to do your homework. Sometimes, how late does it take you to go to bed after homework?
I don't know, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Now, what time is your bedtime?
8:30.
Now, what time do you really go to bed?
8:45.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's really pretty good. Well, thank you guys for coming to me. Super win. How does it feel to win?
It's really exciting and good because you win and
It makes you feel
you don't
good, right?
want to lose.
You never. Well, sometimes you do, but that's okay. Thank you, guys. Stay right where you're seated. Now, on the count of 3, I want you to hold up a finger and say, we're number 1, okay? Right into the camera, right into George. On the count of 3. 1, 2, are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
We're number 1!
Very good. Woo! Taking a little switch and change of pace, we've got some of those spirited cheerleaders with us. And look at those smiles. Oh, Poway's number 1. What is your name?
Aisha,
And how long have you been a cheerleader?
1 year.
This is your first year?
Yeah.
Okay. And who are you?
Kimberly,
And your last name?
Juicy,
And what school do you go to?
Garden Red.
And how about you? Who are you?
My name is Devin, and my last name is Crook, and I go to Garden Road. And this is my first year cheering.
Okay, so is this your first year cheerleading? So we got 3 first-year cheerleaders. Okay, so we've got some tough questions for you here. First of all, who made these cute necklaces?
The other cheerleaders.
Oh, really? The Oceanside cheerleaders did?
Yeah.
They're very good. Okay, now do you know what these things are called?
Pom-poms.
Now, how do you spell that? How do you think?
P-O... No, P-O-M. P-O-M-P. P-O-M-P.
P-O-M, maybe?
Yeah.
Very good. That's great. Do you like cheerleading?
Yeah.
That's good. What's the hardest thing about cheerleading?
The boss around, but
Everything's easy then. Is that what it is? Okay, everything's easy. Now, here's a real important cheerleading question. Who made your scrunchies in your hair?
Bonnie.
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 Bonnie made the scrunchies.
Happy birthday, Bonnie.
Now, your pom-poms don't come like this when you buy them. Is that right? You have to do something to them. Do you know what you're supposed to do?
Put stickies on them.
Why do you put stickies on them?
So we know whose this is.
Ah, so you both know who they are. Okay. All right. Now, did you guys have to crunch these? You're supposed to scrunch them up, right?
Yeah.
Now, show me how you scrunch them. How you got them?
You
Go
take
ahead.
them
Go
like
ahead.
this,
That's right.
and you rub them together like that.
Pay attention, guys, because this is really hard to do. I'm serious. I'm serious.
And then we had to do the whole pom.
That's right.
Too.
I mean, how long did it take for you guys to do all those?
I didn't do it. My mom did.
Oh, your mom did. And did you say thank you, Mom?
Yeah, I did some of it though.
Okay. Now, you know what? You look like someone familiar. Has anyone ever told you you look like someone from Full House? What is
Mary Kate.
the second oldest one, the middle one?
Stephanie?
Stephanie. Yeah, you look like Stephanie. Did anybody ever tell you that before?
No.
Never has? Wow, you look like Stephanie. So you've been 1 year, and you go to what school?
Garden Road. Garden Red. Colorado Elementary.
Thank you very much. Now, on a count of 3, in your loudest voice, you have to say, go, go, Wolfpack, go, go, Wolfpack, okay? Can you remember that?
Yeah.
1, 2, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3. That was, woo, loud. Thank you very much, girls. Well, we're continuing the superstar athlete parade of Wolfpack players. You are?
Hi, my name is Joey Crawford, and I play right tackle on offense and left tackle on defense and all the special teams.
Super talented player you are. You are?
I am Alex Gonzalez. My number is 23. I play safety, right safety.
Okay.
My name is Paul Corvino, and my number is 82, and I play nose guard.
Let's start back over here with you, Joe. Let's imagine, if we will, that a soft drink company came to you and said, Joe, you are an awesome player. We want you to represent our soft drink company for the rest of your life, and we're going to pay you $1 million. Now, what company would you want to represent?
I don't know.
What soft drink do you like to drink? Do you drink any at all?
Yeah.
What do you like to drink?
Sprite.
So if they paid you $1 million a year, would you drink Sprite for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so about that.
I actually do.
Do you really? Okay. Now, in the middle, of course, we have again?
Alex Gonzalez.
Alex, has your helmet ever been stuck on your head and you can't get it off?
Yeah, the first time.
The very first time. Now, what do you have to do to get your helmet off? I mean, it's stuck on your head. You're trying to pull and pull, and the only thing... Go ahead.
I have to take off all the whole entire chin strap.
Chin strap, and anything else?
No.
Okay. I'll give you a secret, and maybe you know this already. Have you ever put Vaseline on your ears before?
Yeah.
You have! Very good, my man, because see, Vaseline helps the helmet just come right in and off all the time. Because people that have ears that just like to stick in there, they get it in there. Now, what type of face mask? You guys all have the same face mask?
No. No.
What type of face mask do you have? Does it have one coming down the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you see when you have a face mask like that coming down the middle?
I don't know.
It's easy enough, right? Now, what school do you go to?
Garden Road.
Now, what's your easiest subject at school?
Math.
Math again? Okay, what's your hardest one then?
I don't know.
Well, that is actually pretty awesome. Now, you yourself, how many other sports do you play besides football?
It's football.
Football, one-man sport.
Next year I might play softball.
Okay, well, that's cool, but right now it's football. And how about you? Any other sports?
I used to play baseball, wrestling, and now football.
So multi-athletes here. Well, congratulations on a great victory. You play baseball?
Yeah, baseball, wrestling, and football.
Vaseline? You play Vaseline?
Wrestling.
Wrestling. Okay, all right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. You did a good job. You got to have spirit on the team, right? Yeah. And the spirit comes from, of course, all the cheerleaders. We've got 3 of them right here. Your name is?
Carly Davis.
And you are?
Renee Smith. Brittany Roman.
Now, how long have you been a cheerleader, Carly?
1 year. This is my first year.
Really? And how about you?
2 years.
2 years, so you're a veteran. And you are?
2 years.
2 years, so we got 2, 2, and 1. That's okay. So why did you want to be a cheerleader?
Because my sister was one when till she was in 8th grade, and I really liked to go to her cheer competitions and cheer with them at their cheerleading games, so it's pretty fun.
Now, did you guys just recently go to a cheer competition?
Yeah.
What's it like to cheer in front of 50,000 people like that was there?
It's really embarrassing.
It's embarrassing? How come?
I don't know, because I don't know.
Now, was it scary for you to cheer in all those people?
Yeah.
You're saying no. How come?
I don't know. It was just exciting.
Now, you guys have to have loud voices, right? Yeah. Where do you think you've learned to have a loud voice from?
I don't know.
Do you have any younger brothers or sisters that you yell at?
I have an older sister, so I yell at her a lot.
Okay, yell at. What would you say? I want you to pretend like she's your older sister, and I want you to yell at her, okay?
Say something really mean. Hi. Say something really, really mean. No, I will. No,
okay.
I will.
Okay, all right.
You're mean. No, I'm not. How do you think I'm mean? And I caught shotgun first, and you know that. You know that.
Okay. See, that's how we could do all that. Oh my gosh, you actually have some grass stains on you. How did that happen?
Sliding on the floor. No.
Did you get tackled while you were cheerleading?
No.
Did you tackle anyone?
No.
Okay, all right. Now, is your boyfriend here watching you today?
No, I don't have one.
He's not here today.
My brother is.
Oh, your brother's here. What's your brother's name?
Raymond.
Okay. Raymond is here. Okay, so let's pretend like, oh, Raymond, number 30. Okay, we're going to say on the count of 3, we're going to say on 1, 2, 3, it's going to be, go, Raymond, go. Okay, on the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, and you got to be in your cheer voice now, right? Okay. 1, 2, and you got to do it really loud, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Go, Raymond, go!
Oh, yes, that was very good. Thank you, girls. That was excellent. We've got 3 more superstar Wolfpack players. Your name is?
Andy Villapondo. I play left guard. My number is 27. Donnie McKillop, and I play flanker, defensive end, and sometimes running back, and I'm number 81.
Brendan Foley, and I play center and tight end.
Very good. Let's start with you over here. Now, I understand that you just joined the Marines. Is that true?
No.
No? I'm just kidding, yeah. Hey, have you ever seen a wolf before?
No.
Have you seen a pack of wolves before?
No.
Have you ever seen a wolf pack before?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're on a wolf pack, right? I'm just kidding you. Just kidding you. What's most fun about to playing on this team? Is it fun at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. What do you have most fun doing? You got a big smile on your face there, right? So what's most fun about playing football?
Playing with my friends.
There you go. You're right. Playing with friends. Now, how about you in the middle? Let me ask you, what's the hardest piece of equipment to put on?
Probably your helmet.
Your helmet, okay. How about you? What's the toughest piece of equipment to put on?
My helmet.
Okay, now I want you to list as quickly as possible all the pieces of equipment that you have on right now.
Knee pads and thigh pads and a butt pad and shoulder pads and...
Anything else? Is there anything else that you have on right now?
Thigh pads.
Oh, you already said thigh pads. Is there anything else that he missed? That he's wearing possibly that he didn't mention? How about you? Do you think anything?
Socks and shoes.
That's pretty good. What?
Jockstrap.
Jockstrap. All right. He comes through with it. All right, guys. Now, on the count of three. Now, anytime. What does a professional football player usually do when he's sitting on the bench and a camera's on him? What does he normally do? He notices a camera's on him. What does he usually do? He usually says, like, hi, Mom, right? So I want you to say, hi, Mom, hi, Dad, okay? On the count of three. 1. Okay, all look that way. All look that way. And then I want you to all of a sudden realize you're on camera and say, hi, Mom, Dad, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Oh, man, let's do that one more time, please. You know, we might have to get the cheerleaders in here to help you out here. Okay, let's do it then. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
All right, okay, that's better. Thanks, guys.
Hey, here's your...
2 more of the wonderful cheerleaders that we have here, and you are?
Jennifer.
Jennifer what?
Agristy.
Okay, you are?
Stephanie.
You're the Stephanie, right? We were talking about that whether you're not Stephanie. So, how long have you been a cheerleader?
2 years in different... I was in RB and then I was in Poway.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And what is the best jump that you do?
A Russian.
Really? You do a Russian? You know, actually, a Russian is actually one of the toughest jumps, and you think that's your best, huh? What other jumps can you do besides a Russian?
A high kick.
High kick. Can you do a herky? You know what a herky is? I don't either. So, okay. All right. Well, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. So, Stephanie, how long have you been a cheerleader?
1 year.
So what's so fun about being a cheerleader?
Spirit.
Now, do you wear your outfit to school and say, I'm a cheerleader? And
No.
No, you don't do that? How come?
You're not allowed to wear your uniform.
Oh, I see. You're not allowed to wear the uniform. Okay. So do you ever wear your uniform like before a game and you're eating lunch or dinner and you got to be careful not to spill anything on it?
If I do, then I have to put a shirt over it.
Okay. So what type of shirt do you put over it?
Like a long shirt.
No, you know, probably you're talking about shirts. You probably have a favorite shirt, maybe that you wear to go to bed in or PJs. Do you have a favorite shirt that you like to wear? Not at all? What's your favorite color that you like to wear?
Purple.
Purple. I would think it would be green, but that's okay. And what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Okay. All right. Well, that's okay. Do you like green?
Yeah.
Okay. And you like green too?
Yes.
Okay. See, so we're halfway there. Okay. So now we had all the girls think of a cheer before they left. At least I probably told them what to say, but we got to think of something for you two. The last 2 cheerleaders here, so it's got to be really something big and loud. So what's your Okay, so use both of those and say they're the best, okay? What are you going to say? Eva and
Coach.
you're the best, okay?
Okay, Eva's the best.
Okay. Can you do that?
Both of our coaches are the
Yeah.
best.
There you go. On the count of 3. Here's a special one. 1, 2, 3.
Eva and Betsy are the best.
Very good. Thank you very much. 3 more of the Super Wolfpack players. You are?
Frank Ware, 2 back.
And what does that mean, 2 back?
It's the running back on the right side.
Okay, so if it was a 42 lead, what does that mean? Or how about a 24 lead? What's that?
No such thing I've played.
Oh, there is 2, but I don't care. 2-4. Wouldn't that be like a 2 through the 4 hole or something like that? I don't know what it is. Okay, all right. Now, how'd you get this scrape? Is this like from football?
Crawford hit me.
Wait a minute. He's on your team. No, that's
Last Friday's practice.
last Friday's practice. He was just mad at you. He just punched you out, huh? You guys fight a lot like that?
Sometimes. Had to block him.
Crawford. Where's Crawford at? Is he gone? He's gone already. And you are Mr. who?
Daniel Peck.
Daniel Peck. Okay. And you are?
Raymond Roman.
Okay, let's start with you, Daniel, because I'm looking here at my statistics here, and I have number 51, 25-yard run for a TD. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about it. Well, how did that happen? Was it luck?
No.
No, it was hard running by you. I mean, what's it like when people are bouncing off of you like that? Tell me about the run. Tell me about it from the time you took the ball to you went in the end zone.
When I got the ball, I wanted to run into the end zone, and then I had good walking, so I could run into the end zone.
Now, you are such a quiet talker. Are you always this quiet to talk with?
Yeah.
Even in school?
Uh-huh.
You're never loud?
Nope.
But you run the ball so well, you'd think that you'd like mow over people.
Yeah.
Is it better to hit people or be hit?
Hit people.
Yeah, I would think so. Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah.
Now, have you ever hit somebody real hard that they're just on the ground?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Do you ever help them back up again?
Yeah, sometimes.
Raymond, you have your own little fan club over here. That is so cool. Now, what do you like about playing football the best?
Hitting people.
Hitting people. Now, have you ever heard any real weird noises out on the field before?
Yeah.
Like what? Give me an example. Can you make a sound like what you hear?
A helmet smashing.
What does that sound like?
Like,
Now, what would you think it would sound like if fingers were between those helmets?
I don't know.
It would kind of hurt a little bit. Do you ever have any good scrapes or bone breaks on you? Like, have you ever come off the field like bleeding from the face or anything?
No, but I got bruises.
Yeah, bruises come with the territory, definitely so. What's the one thing that you like to do when you're not playing football? It's a Saturday, nothing to do. What do you like to do outside?
Play catch.
With the football, baseball?
Football.
Okay. Have you ever played catch with the frisbee before?
Yeah.
Can you? You can throw a frisbee? Okay. How about you? Can you throw a frisbee?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's not too shabby about that. One last question is that you have shoes on. Now, these are the shoes that you wear in the game, right? First of all, can you look at those? Those are some like monster truck cleats. Let me see yours on there. Huge, huge. Now, are you going to go home and let me see your cleats too? You have to put yours up, Raymond. Oh, look at mud and grime. You know, just look at that. Oh man. Now, who's gonna clean all those shoes off?
My dad.
Oh, Dad's gonna do it for you. And of course, you're gonna what? Do chores for your dad? Anything he says, right? So appreciative.
I get $5 allowance from feeding the cat and everything.
Now, what do you do with the $5?
Keep in my bank and save it.
You're a good man. I would spend it. Now, do you have a savings account at all? Do you save money? You like to spend it. What do you like to spend money on?
I don't know.
Just like to spend money. Do you save money or spend money?
Spend.
On what?
I don't know.
Just on anything you can get your hands on, consumable items or even hard items. You guys are a lot of fun to talk to. Thank you very much. At least wave to the camera and say something to Coach. What would you like to say to Coach?
Who are you?
Say sir. Yes, sir. How's that?
I don't know.
Okay, enough said. Thanks, guys. Well, we are continuing to move through. You guys have a lot of players on your team, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
Luis Morales.
What number are you?
45.
It's a good thing you had your jersey on, huh? Yeah. And you are?
Eric Lanier, 31, left tackle. Joe Jerusi, 46, nose guard and left tackle on defense.
How long have you been playing football?
I have no idea.
Is this your first year playing? Okay.
Yeah.
How many yards does it take to get a first down if you're starting for the line of scrimmage on first down?
Oh.
You like to have fun out here, don't you? Do you laugh a lot?
Yeah.
What is the funniest thing that you've ever seen on a football field before? You ever seen any? Or you're going to point to somebody? Is that what you're going to do?
No.
You just like to have a good time. Now, do you have any brothers or sisters? Older or younger?
2 sisters.
2 sisters. Are they nice to you?
Kinda.
Kinda. Are you nice to them?
Kinda.
Well, what's the meanest thing your sisters have ever done to you? Well, if you can't think of anything, they can't be that bad. Yeah, you think about that, and I'll get back to you because we have 2 more guys here again. Now, what else do you like to do besides play football?
Baseball.
What position do you play in baseball?
Probably first base and shortstop.
Okay. Now, what did you do on the field out here today that you feel really proud about? You're going to go home and you're going to talk to your mom and dad about it. You're going to say, did you see what I did? What would it be?
Blocking.
You do a good job on that. You know what? I tell you what, you guys got to remember this, is the running backs look great, but you always have to remember the reason why they look great is because the line that's blocking for them, doing a good job out there. How hard is it to block the other players out there?
It depends on if they're bigger than you or smaller.
That's true. That is true, huh? That is true. And then we have over here. So what's going on over there?
The moon's out and Wolfpack.
What was going on over there?
The moon.
Oh, the moon looks cool over there, doesn't it? Have you ever gotten up early enough to see the sun come up?
Yeah, when we were at a really early football game.
That's right, huh?
And we were driving and we saw the sun come out.
That's right. What's the earliest you've ever had to get up before? How early? What did the clock say?
5:15.
Oh, 5:15? How about you? What's the latest you've ever been to bed? 6 p.m.? Later than that?
Later.
Oh my gosh. 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, a bunch of late birds. Well, you guys had a great game today. Thank you. I mean, you guys are going to have some fun cleaning these clothes, I tell you what. Help your parents out. Well, that's not too bad. Nice socks, though. I like the socks.
Thank you.
Wave, how about if we wave goodbye to the camera or say we're number one? What are we going to say?
Wave bye to the camera.
There, you did it. You just did it. Thanks, guys.
Hey.
Say that.
Coach McKillop
Go ahead, say it.
Coach McKillop is the best.
All right.
Wow.
Thanks, guys. You know, we've got 3 more. They're the last, but they're never the least. Sometimes always someone has to be last. My name's Williams, W. Like, I'm always at the last of every line. Who are you?
Vincent Villa, number 32.
Well, you're usually pretty last, aren't you, with the darn V in there. And you are?
Preston Maxey, number 37.
That's right, 37. You're right.
I'm Krista Wheeler, and I'm number 87.
Mr. Wheeler. Okay, let's start with you then over here, Mr. Villa. That's right. What are you holding in your hand right here?
The game ball.
That's the game ball, and it says Chocolate Invitational, Wolfpack 30, and the Tigers, what was the score?
I think
30-6.
Oh yeah, 30-6.
30-6. So what are you going to do with that game ball? You going to go out to the street tomorrow and kick it around?
No. My dad's probably gonna buy a case and put it in the
I
case.
would agree with that. That is very cool. Do you have any other trophies at your house that you're really proud of?
Last year's football game, my baseball games, and my soccer games.
So you get medals in soccer, trophies too?
Mm-hmm.
So you're just a wide, talented athlete, right? What's the best award that you've ever gotten, whether it's school or sports or whatever? Can you think of something that you've ever been awarded?
Once we had this Olympics at our school thing, and we got all these awards, and that was my favorite thing.
That's great. That's excellent. Now, how about you? Have you ever been awarded something where they made you stand up in class or in the football field and gave you an award?
I had a swimming competition.
Really? What's your strongest swim stroke?
Freestyle.
Wow. Have you ever played water polo before?
No.
Oh my gosh, you guys want to play a tough sport just as tough as football. Water polo is it, but that's good that you're swimming. Very good workout. Now, you guys normally are supposed to have victory dinners. Are you going to have a dinner tonight that's a victory dinner?
Probably.
What is your favorite dinner? What's a favorite food that you like your mom to make?
Chicken.
Fried chicken, baked chicken, what type of chicken?
Baked chicken.
Bacon chicken. Now, what does your mom make that